Yeah, they're 100% ready to claim.
Your full wings or just part of them?
I don't know.
Probably part.
They're gone now. Oh no, there's the Odonata. Oh, I think yeah.
Do you probably just have the systems or the harness or the wings?
I need to build the harness and the systems next.
Okay.
And I don't think I have their I don't think I even have their formulas yet.
Yeah. So we could go get those, or we could wait for Bird for that, and we could do one of the other quests. If you guys want to do like an actual story quest.
Sure.
Okay. Do you guys have? If you go to navigation, do you have the quest Once Awake? It's first tab. What do you have? Once Awake, Howl of the Cobra, which can't do, and Stolen Dreams.
Once Awake is pending.
Arcwing. Okay, do we want to do Once Awake? We haven't...
Sure. Does it have a cutscene and everything?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's new for you.
Shoot.
Disturbing intel. We have intercepted and partially decrypted a disturbing Grineer communication. A Grineer doctor by the name of Tengus claims to have uncovered some sort of new bioweapon. We have few details, but the message originated out of M Prime. Go there and investigate. Also, this was the girl the whole time, so this is the wrong voice. Just gonna double down. There,
really
we read the lore, audience.
We've intercepted a particularly partially decrypted. Yeah.
I really want a game where like the little girl character is voiced by the deepest voiced character.
A user in your channel has disconnected.
Burly man. Okay.
Let's go to space! Well, actually, let's leave space. That's how this game works.
How many hours have I clocked into Warframe? Shh.
It's funny because my comments right now are split between people who are flipping out over all the story we're missing and people who are like, make more, this is amazing. I'm like, I don't know what it means.
It's pretty cool about it. They also keep giving me stuff. I need to do a specific shout-out video at this point because I'm starting to lose track, and it will be easier if I do research.
I don't think your audience has a pre-existing expectation of caring about the story.
Yeah, my audience is totally chill. They're like, we love these idiots, and I'm like, yes, this is the way. This is what I want.
For me, the reasoning in it is that it's I think of it in terms like Old Republic, where when I try to shut everybody up to pay attention to the story every 5 seconds, then everyone stops having fun and gets really frustrated, and the series ends.
Yeah.
Because that's why we don't play Old Republic anymore.
I'd love to play the Old Republic or Guild Wars 2. Actually,
you guys look
Guild
like
Wars
jesters, by the way.
Me?
You guys got more ridiculous looking over time with your headdresses and stuff. It's a laser sword. What the fuck?
It's war.
I've got like an unleveled shotgun.
Destroy
I'm gonna be so sad.
Dr. Tengus demands absolute secrecy.
This character is actually really easy to get, really fun to use.
So people said that someone said there's a walking, a running, and a sprinting. I don't really know which is the if you're pressing a button to move faster, is that sprinting or is it running?
Okay, if you're just moving, that's running. Sprinting is if you're holding shift. Walking is only if you fucked up or you're using like a hobbled key or something.
Huh. The people have been talking about how apparently my speed bonus only affects sprinting is what some people say, and not all the other stuff I do.
Yes.
And because I wasn't toggling sprinting, and wasn't doing something, but also people were also calling that person wrong, so even the people that are commenting don't know how the game works for sure, because no one agrees.
Okay, so this is a spy mission, by the way, so don't bird it up. Or bird it up, because who gives a shit?
Or bird it up hardcore. Alright, got it. What happens if we touch the windows?
Yeah, that's a
Do we fall
sensor
through
bar.
them? Nope.
Okay, let's see if I can go up and over. Hey.
This carrier is actually messing with me a little bit. I forgot that it just floats in my peripheral like a freaking, like...
Yeah.
Like when you have a speck in your eye. Feels like that. Like something's floating in your eye and you can't get rid of it because it's actually inside your eyeball.
There's somebody inside there, Shell.
I forgot you can
I'd say
instantly
be
wall
wary,
jump in this
but
game.
it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. That was just upstairs. It was fun, though. Oh, wait, I can probably use that. No.
Oh, made it? Is this it? Oh, this is an elevator.
No! I thought I was being clever. Oh.
Right, which was an elevator that I used over there.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Data
yeah.
extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Yeah, there's actually, Keith, there's actually upgrades for bullet jumping and stuff. So, like, if you really want to go fast, ultimately you play as Volt, which you are, so... Who cares?
I'm inside the server room. I don't think there's any reason for me to be where I am, but I'm really happy that I got here.
That juice is beat.
This is a total
You really
dead end.
back there?
It just looks cool. Aw.
I think Keith went for B, but then he got...
Well, I wasn't
got
sure how to
distracted.
navigate, but I saw an air vent that went straight up, and then it went through a crazy
Oh, I
circuit
see it.
hallways, and I'm like, this is fucking cool. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
but then it
The
didn't go
level
anywhere.
design- the level design in this game is, like, horrifically repetitive. Actually,
Well, because
really nice,
they make
though.
one level and use it for like 50 levels.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they don't wall any of it off, so all the stuff that's meant for other missions is still there. So the level design actually has zero sense of direction, and you have to stare at a mini-map nonstop.
They do, like, recombine it repeatedly.
It's kind of like,
it's not the
it's
same
like doing
layout
the
every
open
single
world
time.
quest in Borderlands.
Yeah.
Every time you enter someone's headquarters, suddenly you have like a sense of where to go, and you don't have to look at the map at all. But when you're not in one of those locations, you have to like slavishly stare at where to go, or you'll just be shooting random dudes, which I do a lot in the series.
I kind of equate it similarly to, like Tower of Guns, how they did their level design, which actually worked great as far as roguelike design goes.
Just make sure there are no other
Crashed directly
dudes.
into you, and it stopped me from falling through the vent. I almost fell off.
It's like Destiny. Yeah,
Oh,
except
shit.
for Destiny had specific level design as opposed to this, which has chunks, which are nicely designed, but then mushed together
Okay.
randomly.
The trick with Destiny is that they clearly made a series of linear single-player levels and then mashed them together to make an overworld. Because every time you
Yeah.
actually start a mission, it is like this serious, like, it feels like a designed level of Halo, basically, when you're walking through it. Like, it doesn't feel like this,
Yep.
where it's a random series of hallways that don't have anything to do with your objective. Like, once you enter the zone for each Destiny mission, you know exactly where to go.
We need to know what is going on
Yep.
here.
And you never look at the map and stuff, because you're just like, yeah, no, this level's shaped like this. And it guides you naturally.
I wish they would actually do that with this game, because, like, I like looking at these levels. They're cool,
Yeah.
but they're just random.
What's a bummer is every time I see something that looks like it's a really interesting detail to explore, there's nothing there.
Time to break in.
There's not like a
Yeah.
secret there, or like cool
Actually,
loot,
there
or
are-
like or my objective.
If you want to do that, actually, there's sabotage missions. I can take you on one of those, and we can actually go secret looking. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's interesting.
Yeah. The problem is that the vast majority of the time when I find a cool little place to explore, it is just an empty place I wasn't supposed to go to. And that's disappointing.
So the way sabotage missions work, and I think we actually were on one of them, sort of, but we have to find like 3 supply caches to get extra loot, and it can get you some
I've made
like
chat
really
obsess over
nice
eye
stuff.
floaters, by the way.
Eye floaters?
Yeah. From earlier, I compared my carrier to eye floaters earlier. Do you know what eye
Oh,
floaters
yeah.
are? Like the particle you can't unsee because it's inside the eyeball, actually.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sorry, I was thinking of a. I found a manga earlier about a guy romancing an eye floater, and it's like, this is freaking weird.
Like a floating eye?
Would-
No, like it's a little girl stuck in his eye,
What the
and like
fuck?
I know.
What?
I saw it on the manga, like the manga subreddit, and I'm like, really? Keith, how'd you get up there?
There's an elevator. I took it. It's okay. I did
Can you
sweet
show
hacking,
me-
Wander.
I mean, there's here.
Can you show me where you got
I hacked
into
the
the elevator
console.
just cause?
You're near it, I think.
Jumped up.
Shell
It's
took
at
it at
the
least.
Bottom?
I got it. Well, I
let's
didn't
see.
take it. I jumped up.
Oh. It's right here, Wander. See me?
Down at the bottom? Oh,
Right
there's
where I'm
like a
standing.
security door there.
Yeah, you hack it with the terminal.
Oh, I see.
That's
Okay.
I feel like I think that's the special thing that I consistently do is I'm always actually walking up to terminals and hacking them, even if I don't know why I'm doing it.
Fair enough.
I just keep
I-
pressing. I like the little rhythm mini game. It's enjoyable.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Unfortunately, that one drops off, I'm gonna say, in comparison to the Hex one.
Yeah, which is kind of annoying because it feels like homework.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Yeah. That one's a lot more work, especially because there's a time limit on it. You're like, I don't want to really be timed on this, but All right.
So far, they've been really simple too, which just makes them feel more like homework. Like this is just time wasty.
Once we get to like Pluto and stuff, or even the like Orkin Moon, then it's hard, and you're like, I don't have time for this. Or one of the few raids in this game. The raids get kind of stressful. I have not done any of them for a very specific reason. Lazy. We also don't have enough
It's
people.
one of those places. I knew it.
Come on, Shell. You know how to make these jumps.
Yes, I do. It's just that when I jumped into the room, I got there.
Speed burst.
Wow.
Oh, really? Come on. Wait, now I found this.
It's just bullet jump across. Point, crouch, and jump.
Yes, I understand.
You know, you got the tools. You got the power.
Great work.
You
I am
got
pleased
the
with your
touch.
performance.
You got the power. That's from the original Transformers movie.
The original, not the...
Yeah, the original.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember that in Michael Bay.
OG
Yeah.
squared.
This was the 80s one.
Okay. It's easy to forget these
We
things.
have an emergency situation.
Chad is mad that we didn't use their
It's
secret
more
hole.
infested. Get to the coordinate marked on your navigation console.
Whoa, now everything looks weird.
Oh, whoa, hi, what? I think I found what you were talking about, Keith.
Is everything teal?
Yeah.
Teal and swooshy and like,
Yeah.
ink painty?
You see
Why
what I
don't
mean?
get
You see what I
that?
mean when I'm talking about it looks like ink and
We're
water?
inside a nebula or something
Yeah.
weird.
The black part
Yeah,
in particular
you're supposed
just
to
looks
be
like
in
they
a nebula.
actually dropped ink and water, and that was what they used as their image.
How do you not?
Oh, I can see the seam in the skybox.
Funny.
That's always flattering.
Alright, we got another one.
It's a little funny because they have complete control over what I can see, but they still didn't. They still left the seam where I could see it.
Huh.
we do look like your guard now. Two identical little flat fucking vans ships.
Apparently you can farm the parts for a new one of those, it's just a pain in the ass.
You're being
I have, like,
escorted
two
through
of them
space
now.
by laceless shoes.
This Grineer ship tried to
that looked
flee
really
the
cool there.
infestation, but was
It looks like we're
quickly
fighting the flood
overrun.
now with the spores.
Yeah.
On board before it reaches a more
Yeah, well,
populated
the
sector.
infested are the flood.
Oh, yeah.
They will...
It's part of the
They just
hierarchy
take-
of all science fiction is that there's always like an elegant, more advanced race, and then a crazy spore hive mind monster race that's the clear evil guys, and then boring ass humans in the
Yeah.
middle.
Are you just talking
You know
about
what?
like in
I'm okay with that. I'm
Protoss
okay with
and
space
Zerg
zombies.
and Predators?
and
Well,
Warhammer.
Predators are also...
In fact, I'm actually more okay with space zombies than I am with, like, Promethean,
But they are quickly overrun by
like the
raw
ancient origin species.
I didn't think about it until you
aliens.
brought it up, but actually, yeah, the alien and predator count as that coin flip right there too, between the advanced race and the weird like hive race.
Yeah, they are, and that's... A lot of people say
So it's
that
their
that's
fault.
where Blizzard may have gotten... Well, the thing is, they were just originally standalone films, and then Fox is like, well, we own both of them. We can have all the crossovers.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you're
these
talking
sound
about
effects down more.
Blizzard at all, they got their ideas from Warhammer pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Warhammer, it just is the same races and the same armor, basically, and the same storylines in really weird ways.
I was surprised looking at Warhammer figures and how, yeah, there's elves and a bunch of other races
Oh
like
yeah.
that. And
Well,
it's like,
Warhammer is
this a-
simultaneously StarCraft and Warcraft.
So apparently the Grineer found the infested.
Gross.
Oh, actually that makes sense. So plot-wise, the Grineer are like after Orkin technology, I believe to sell. They
Well,
fucked
I
up.
thought they were also really big into self-improvements. By self-improvements, I mean like assimilating weird stuff to keep their bodies going because they're sterile and
Clones and
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Can you get an
fighting the infested.
augment that gives you automatic regeneration of mana or whatever energy?
Yes, it's an aura. It's very rare.
I want
don't
7.
have it. You might be able to buy it with a fair amount of fun bucks, but
It's immediately like my biggest goal is just to be able to use lightning and never, just not even use weapons anymore. Just be casting spells all day.
I do actually really wish there were slightly more like
a mage class
focused things. I mean, realistically, there's a whole character dedicated to giving everybody else energy that I'm in the midst of farming. And I'll probably play as her for at least an amount of this game. But yeah, there's an aura. It gives you not a whole lot of energy regeneration, but it would be enough that you could keep spamming that, especially if you had maximized like efficiency and stuff like that.
That definitely gave me the vibe of what is it called? The flood level from Halo 1, where you're stuck underground for a while and it's just dark and it feels you can't figure out how to get out. I played that game on Legendary for the first time, and that gave me the biggest feeling of like, oh, I'm fucked in a video game, because they have the part where the elevator collapses. Like you finally get to the elevator, take it to Cerberus, and it explodes, and you just see debris falling down instead of an elevator, and you're like, oh no, we're not leaving.
I want to say every moment of like the Flood's introduction in Halo 1 was just superb. Like the little blips on the radar, the noises, them just constantly coming after you, well, like, Guilty Sparks just nattering on about, like, you don't have good enough armor. I'm like, give me your good armor, you jerk.
So it looks like Tengus is doing runs to see how fast these things can kill people, basically, and that the people that had the most success at defeating them were people using fire weapons.
I must say, these infested are very worrisome.